The Nathan, Nat and Shaun podcast.
The 100 is back tonight on
Fantastic.
Channel 9
Bored, Nat.
at 9 o'clock.
Yeah.
Yesterday we got to catch up with Andy Lee. We started, obviously,
Well, what do adults talk about, Natalie? It's either the lawn.
or the weather.
I mean, it's been a pretty wretched summer in over east.
Yeah.
Have you guys had good weather?
Well, the heat, as you can imagine, it's been full on in the last couple of weeks. But you guys have been raining the whole way through summer.
No, it was hot this
Yeah.
weekend, wasn't it?
Wow, that's
It's been hot this
one.
week, but yeah, I know, but it hasn't been great. But besides that, no complaints.
How's the renovations going?
That's all I want to know
Wow.
about. I don't want to talk about your show. Go. Renovations.
Yeah, they haven't started. They haven't started. The renovations, that is.
Oh.
They so we're still working through.
But
Yeah,
you've
wait,
started
sorry.
the Instagram account.
Sorry.
Yes.
So I'm confused. I've seen the block.
This should be done in 6 weeks.
I don't get it.
What are you talking about? No, we haven't started. We've had the place for 2 and a bit years. It's a lot of heritage. Bit of admin.
What a nightmare.
You know, I love admin, so good chance to get my hole punch out and my label maker.
Fill in some forms.
But it is. It's good as well to like plan ahead. Over here in WA, they've recently passed a thing where you don't have to go through all of the red tape to put a granny flat in your backyard
So
now.
maybe you could do that.
So I'm wondering, have you thought about putting some granny flats in the back to Airbnb out as well?
Well, Nate,
Yeah.
what defines a granny flat? Like, could I build my entire house and just call it a granny flat?
Well,
That's a really
There's
good
a
point.
size
you just,
restriction.
I mean, all it's missing is just
It's
a
a
granny,
granny.
really.
If you can live in 70 square metres, then yes.
Oh, okay, that might be the issue then.
Hey, Andy, with the whole thing with the Heritage Act, and we know that people have done this over here, they come up with some really strange rules and regulations. Have you come across something that you've gone, oh, come on?
Yes, there's the render on the. They had to check whether the render on the outside of the front of the house was original, and if it was, it couldn't be replaced. But also, because the front of the house is kind of completely fall apart.
Yeah.
In areas where there would be a render that was original, you have to, in your design, make sure that people walking along the street know what's original or not. So that can be like, you
So
can
just
paint
like a
square
poster?
around it. Not far off. You have to sympathetically design it so people can recognise things that were heritage.
Oh, my God.
So you can't you can't do such a good job that it looks brand new, but as
No.
it was when it was built, you can't do that.
No,
Oh my
you
God.
can't. In fact, say if I was to try and replicate, that's the big thing they don't want you doing.
Yep.
Is replicating the old and making it look new. Even though a lot of
New
celebrities
old.
try and do that with their face. Basically they say if I wanted to put a window in that was similar to that window, I would have to use a material that we'd own. This is so boring.
that you couldn't
no,
get back
no.
then.
So
you
just
can get back
aluminium then.
Exactly. Oh, true. Like there would be an aluminium window, or it would be a steel window,
Or
opposed
those
to a
lovely
wooden
glass bricks. You know, the...
Yeah, those glass bricks.
That'll look nice.
And that'd be beautiful. Beck and I are hoping for those.
Mate,
Remember those glass bricks?
oh, yeah,
Yeah,
horrendous.
still get
I
them.
remember when I was growing up, I
You can
thought
still
that was the height of fanciness. I just think, oh my God, you can see through that wall. It's made of ice. What is it?
Andy, you say it's boring, mate. There's so many people who've been through the red tape when they've been trying to build and...
I don't understand why you're not doing this as a TV show. I
mate.
don't understand
Or
because
are
this
you?
stuff is brilliant.
Are you?
No. It's you don't want to see Beck and I argue.
About render. No, that sounds awesome.
Exactly. And so there's a funny little. I mean, I've put it up on my Instagram, but there's a funny little porthole window on the front of the house that one of the original owners was in shipping and thought it'd be nice to take a window out of a ship and put
Yeah.
it. And so it
That
is
ship sunk
Yes. Yes.
shortly after.
Water leakage, yeah.
And so that's another thing where we're trying to establish whether that is deemed heritage, because I don't really want a porthole little dinky window at the very front of the house, but I
Yes.
do want to put it somewhere. But so we have heritage experts come out and they
that's interesting, isn't
they
it?
take samples of stuff. It's
Yeah.
not like CSI where they go through with one of those weird
The blue
ones.
light. Yeah.
The blue
Yeah,
one.
they can turn out pretty bad.
Yeah.
So they take samples of different rocks and renders and the grouting in between to work out what year it was, and then we have to keep the original from 1876.
Oh my God!
Because I'm thinking that the ship's pretty old too. So then do the ship people come in? And
Where does it end?
Are you regretting it, Andy?
Yes.
Like you said, it's over 2 years, man.
And you
haven't even
haven't done
started.
anything.
Never started. Yeah, no regrets. I think Beck's regretting it. We've kind of been running around different houses because our apartment flooded. So at the moment we're just staying in the Quest apartment with the dog. So Beck's loving that. But they've been lovely there.
I wouldn't say anywhere else.
It's got its challenges for sure. So, but I'm sure it'll be worth it at the end.
We will have this same conversation in 10 years, Andy.
I still reckon you need to have a chat to the people. You're in Channel 9. You know the block people.
Yes.
They'll be able to get something done. Anyway, let's get into your show.
So we're into 6 seasons of the 100. I was looking at some of the questions you're asking coming up, which is really going to be good. One of them is about Friends and Seinfeld. I've always been a Seinfeld people. Are you guys friends? Where do you sit on
If I
that?
had to pick one, I would pick Seinfeld because it's funnier.
No, I watch both of them, but if I'm to put one on at home, it'll be Friends. Only because to me, I know it so well, it's really easy to just digest.
And so
I don't
do you
need to
think
even be
then
watching it.
You're having friends over? Is that the
Pretty
way it
much,
feels?
Nelly. It's the only way I'll get some company.
Well, the thing is, we've got a new segment called This or That, which is just basically what people prefer. You know, so Friends or Seinfeld. When it comes to chips, Macca's or KFC. For instance, do Australians prefer mum or dad?
This is, I reckon...
It's mum.
Yeah.
Because she does everything.
Because you came out of her.
No.
I'm going to say...
It's your old house.
I'm going to say 82% said mum.
I reckon the dads are the ones who tell the mums have the role of telling the kids off.
Yeah, look at her porthole.
So the dads are the disciplinarians
Are they, though?
most of the time.
Half the time they just swan in and they're the good time guy.
Oh, do you
Well,
reckon?
mum's doing the grunt.
My mum hit me so hard when she broke her finger. So
Yeah, I know, but your dad was
Nathan,
the one.
Nathan, make your choice.
Mum.
Oh, it's mum.
Yeah, it's across the board. It's
And
mums.
percentage?
It's mums, and I'm going to say it's probably I'm going to say it's 80% mums.
I said 82. Sure.
Okay.
Oh, sorry, 82.
I'll go lower than 70, 75.
Sean's so in touch. It's
he?
lucky
Is
that
he?
he's around 67%. Lucky he's around you guys. You live in the winds and...
You do.
I'm just the anchor
and
point.
Sean,
Yep.
Sean yes.
Yep.
Nice,
Yep.
nice.
We look to Sean for knowledge and wisdom.
We do. We do.
Where am I?
Yeah.
Who am I?
And then we look around for the right answer.
Yeah.
Okay, one more.
Yeah.
Okay.
Peanut butter. Crunchy or smooth?
Crunchy.
Okay.
It's crunchy all the way.
It is crunchy, but I'm a smooth person.
I have gone through a jar just recently.
Talk to me.
It's crunchy.
I don't really...
Have you seen the super crunchy? It's like Jesus, like
Well, just-
bitumen.
if it's super crunchy, why not just buy some nuts? Like, that's just the way you try to spread it.
very good.
I think
It will be crunchy though. People will like crunchy.
74% crunchy.
Yeah, I'm going to say it is. I'm going to say all right. I'm going to say 80% crunchy.
And now
All right,
the
I'll
right
go-
answer?
Okay, I'm going to go 58% crunchy.
Here we go, Sean.
49% crunchy. Sean's still got
So
it.
hang on, wait,
smooth
Yeah.
wins.
Smooth one.
Smooth win.
Smooth criminals.
No way.
51.
Wow.
I was shocked. I demanded a recount.
Smooth and
Where are you
awesome
finding these
breakfast
people?
spread and also a great radio station. Wow, there you go.
There you go, guys. So, yeah, this or that on
Yeah.
the show, amongst other great stuff. Sophie Monk's on, Tom Gleeson, Mike Goldstein, and also Ian Smith, Harold from Neighbours.
Good.
Thank goodness.
wondering what he's
I
doing.
like when people have Harold on just so we know he's still alive.
Yeah, that's right. We appreciate that. Check it out. Aftermaths on Channel 9. Thanks so much, Andy.
Good
It's
on you,
always
Andy.
a pleasure. Good luck with the Renos.
Yeah, geez, I need it.
Bye, buddy.
See you, man.
Bye, man.
This is the Nathan, Nat and Sean podcast.
Grammys were yesterday.
The Grammys.
Big news, obviously.
Amazing
Kylie Minogue
stuff.
won.
I don't even know. Yeah, standing there with a Grammy.
I'm very happy for her because that's her
too.
first Grammy win.
Yeah.
But on the flip side, should she have won over Troye Sivan with Rush? Not in a million years.
Rush
I
just
don't
seems
think
like
so.
an eminently catchier tune.
But
you know what I
apparently,
mean?
I am
Padum Padum went
Yeah.
everywhere. It
I am
was
surprised that that's her first Grammy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's had a long
a
career.
glittering career.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, of course, we all know Taylor Swift broke records. It's the first time that somebody has won Album of the Year for 4 times.
Yeah, that's
4
amazing.
times. Pretty amazing. But the thing about this is, everyone was so celebrating about Taylor, and all the fans were waiting for her to announce her new...
Well, they didn't know that she was going to announce it. This is out of the blue,
No, they
really.
did. They knew there was going to be an announcement. They thought she was going to be redoing her old album.
The black and
what
white ones.
Yes,
Yeah.
Reputation.
Okay.
So
Yep.
they thought it was going to be the re-release of a Reputation thing. They did not even know that there was going to be a whole new album. And some information starts coming out about this. This will be her 11th studio album, and it's called The Tortured Poets Department.
Yeah.
Now, that's relevant because back in May in 2022, when she used to be with her ex, and I don't even know much about Joe
Alwyn.
No, an
but they were
actor.
together for 6 years. apparently.
Yeah.
Anyway, so she was with Joe Alwyn, and he told British GQ that he was in a WhatsApp group with fellow actors, Paul Mescal and Andrew Scott, which was titled The Tortured Man Club.
Where they were just bitch about their girlfriends.
Yeah.
I totally
I'm
get
guessing. Because it doesn't sound like it's going to be a positive thing.
Yeah.
the amount of material that she's got over her exes over the
I
journey
know.
have been
Well,
amazing.
they just keep delivering for her, to be fair.
Yeah, they
you
do.
know what
Yeah,
I mean?
yeah.
She's built an entire career out of it, and well done.
The comments were so funny. There was a 13 Reasons Why inspired one. Joe Alwyn, are you ready for your tape? And then, people are always like, I'm so scared for Joe Alwyn.
Yes.
Because,
From his point of view, an entire album's going to be about you.
Can I just throw out there as well? Taylor's music is fueled by her being scorned and being mistreated and like people like not
just
doing her well
emotional
in their
torment.
romantic thing.
Yeah.
So she's now suddenly happy with Travis Kelce. What happens to a tortured artist when they're not
It's
tortured?
a really good question.
Oh,
Well, she's got quite the back catalogue to rest on.
She does, but
Yeah.
like
Maybe she's invested into this guy thinking, hopefully he does the dirty by me.
Yeah.
Boom. I'm
But
going to
you
do it
can't,
again.
but you
Fingers
can't
crossed.
be with
Fingers
someone
crossed.
happy, right, and then still hark back from a relationship 3 relationships ago, Ken. You got to let that go, don't you?
But maybe,
They don't.
future of
They
maybe,
don't.
maybe her shift is going to be happy songs,
They
Nathan. Maybe
don't.
she's going to be happy about stuff.
Sure.
They're not even listening to me. They can't even fake it.
No,
They're
I'm
women.
getting it, but Sean's reaction
women,
was
mate.
just over the top. Sean's
got long
reaction
memories, mate.
is over the top. I've never been part of WhatsApp, by the way.
What do you mean?
I've never been part of it. It's so strange. I've just never downloaded it. So I will today because it sounds like it's a bit of fun.
Well, you need to be in a group with somebody else. It's not something you do on your own.
No, it's fine. I know people.
Okay.
We'll work out a group name
No,
later. WhatsApp, you're on all the time?
Yeah. Not all the time. It's not my regular go-to, but often overseas, it's an easy way to communicate.
Oh,
with
that's
people
really
overseas.
easy.
Yeah.
Because you can get creative with names, of course.
Yeah,
any
I'm
names?
in about 10. I reckon I'm in 10, and my phone literally every single night will be going off. Now, it's boring as anything because a lot of them to do with
Swimming
mates
laps.
and swimming at the
And
moment.
inappropriate bitches. I've seen some of them.
Yes, they're good ones.
Funny.
Now, none of them are real funny names, but one that I've known for a couple of years has been my older son Lachlan's, whose WhatsApp group is called Megs is Away.
Megs is
Megs is away. And when
We
Megs
know
is
what
away,
that's
it means
about.
Sean's away also. But when Megs is away, it's party time at the McManus house. And when we were
There's a lot more dings than that, I'll tell you right now.
when we were down south one time over Christmas period, we get a phone call from our neighbours who also weren't home, right? But they were ringing us from Rottnest just to let us know that they had a house sitter and there was a party going on at our house. But Megan previously was aware of that the day before because one of her girlfriends said, her son, Lockie got a message, her son Lockie, got a message saying from the group, Megs is away and apparently there's a shindig going on at your house tomorrow.
There it is.
Harry, are you on WhatsApp?
Yeah, mainly for travelling. I've got a couple of groups here. What's this one called? Boat Bitches.
Okay, so let's guess. That's when you're going out on a boat, obviously.
That was our
boat party?
Our boat
Our
catch
boat
up
party.
in
Yes.
2022.
Yeah.
Oh, right.
There's
Yeah.
the Bolo brothers when we all wore bolo ties to this wedding.
Oh, yeah,
Okay.
That was
great.
a fun one.
Great.
And I've got Groom Boys. Apart from that, Japao from
Okay,
Japan.
Ben.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's about it.
I've got one from when I went to Bhutan. So the girls that I was on the trip to Bhutan with, our group is called Bootylicious.
Oh, yes.
Booty.
Yes.
BHUT, yeah.
Nice.
Bootylicious.
That's
Yeah,
good.
it's nice.
We want to ask you a personal question.
Yeah.
We want to get into your WhatsApp and we want to find out what your group names are. Because I reckon there's a few tradies listening right now, and I can't wait to decipher what that means.
And could Taylor Swift write a song about it? Like,
Yeah,
or name an
for
album
sure. Of
after
course
it?
you can.
Yeah, all right,
Yeah.
so it's pretty simple. 1324, tell me, want to know what it is your WhatsApp group name that'll make us laugh. We're going to give somebody something great. What do
is
you
it, man?
think?
I'm ready.
Do you think a rendezvous, Perth Scarborough overnight stay, rendezvous?
That'd be great. Yeah,
Yeah,
they can
all
put it
right.
out to the team that they're out for the night.
Yeah, discover the perfect accommodation option for you at rendezvouspperthscarborough.com.au.
All right, it is a very simple question. Just tell us that WhatsApp group name that you've got on your phone that's going to make us laugh a bit. Hello, Sam.
Hello.
Hey,
All right,
Sam.
What's your WhatsApp group called?
Our WhatsApp group called We Made Adults.
We Made
Made
Okay,
Adults.
let's try and decipher that. We made adults. So you are
made
mothers of older children?
They all turned 18 last year, so it was a celebration. We all made it.
Wow.
Mothers
I mean, that is
of
amazing.
Adults. As mothers of adults, how has the 18 years been? Did we go through unscathed? Or do we have a bit of a...
gosh, no.
Anyone have any...
Gosh, no.
No? Yeah, right.
I think you haven't done it wrong if you've gone.
Yeah.
And
If
Sam,
you've gone through unscathed.
Yeah.
have you made adults that are like ready to move out of home? Are they skilled up and ready to go, or that you got them for the next 10 years still?
Oh, no, I made the best adult. She already moved out.
Well done.
Really? How can they...
Independent 18. Are
Easy,
you
Sean.
listening to
How can you
this?
afford it?
When they're 14, you drive them down to the park and you tell them you'll be back.
It's just going to be horrible for the last 4 years of their life, and then they want to go.
Okay, so a lot of mothers are listening right now and fathers. So
Yes.
from 14 onwards, start just not showing them as much love and affection or making it uncomfortable for them. Or what's the best way?
Make them do their own washing,
Okay.
and then the next step is do your own lunch, and
Yes.
just preparing them to
Yes.
spread their wings.
Yeah.
Well, that's good, but
Great
the
work.
affordability, Sam, is the issue, I reckon. Oh, actually, my kids don't do anything anyway.
What are you talking
They're
about,
not
Sean?
spreading
It's
anything.
easy. What do you mean money at your house is easy? Just get it out of your wallet.
Yeah.
I don't know what crisis people are talking about.
Good on you, Sam. Thank
Crosses
you.
me, not
We
sleeping
made
every
adults. Good start. Jay's in Canning Vale. Hello.
Hey, how are you guys?
Hey, Jay.
Hey, Jay. What's the name of your WhatsApp group?
It's actually called Rendezvous at 2.
Rendezvous at 2.
All right, so that means that
Yeah.
you are like Natalie and Sean have been involved in the past. You were going to some grassed area and drinking booze openly in public.
Yes, that is somewhat correct. We're a group of moms. If you're available at 2 o'clock, we go down to the local just before picking up the kids from school and have a glass of wine.
Do you? Just to...
Pre-pickup. Pickup.
Do you? Just to one off the
It
ward
kind
and
of
just
gets
have
you
a
in the
chat?
mood for the night.
It really
Gets you in the
does.
mood for the homework. Yeah, no, it's normally just a Wednesday and a Friday.
Rendezvous at 2.
Rendezvous at 2.
Just a quick chat.
How many mothers get involved with this rendezvous
Oh,
usually?
look, it's anywhere from about 5 to 10. It just depends on who's free.
Is there someone who's seems to be free a lot more than the others?
Definitely, I could be one of them.
Yeah, there's always a ringleader. I live with a ringleader. Definitely. She's always available.
Jay, that's too good. And do you want to tell us where your local is?
The Bull Creek Tavern.
I love
Down
yeah.
the pulley.
That's the old home ground for me there,
Yeah, there
Jay.
you go.
There you go.
Good
All right.
work, Jay.
Hi.
Rendezvous at 2.
Hi, Anne-Maria.
Hi, how you going?
Good.
Anne-Marie.
Sorry,
Okay, what's your
Anne-Marie.
WhatsApp called?
Okay, I've got several, but the one I've got is when I started with my girlfriends from high school. So we've been friends since we were 13, and we were planning our 50th. So one of the girls decided to call the first WhatsApp group the Tenor Ladies, T-E-N-A.
As in
incontinence
incontinence,
pads. We thought,
yes.
The tenor
we thought
pads.
that was pretty horrendous. So we were the Tenor Ladies for quite a while.
Yeah.
Then I was listening to a podcast with Mia Friedman from Mamma Mia
Yes.
Yeah.
out loud, and they were talking about, so we renamed it the OMV Club, which is outside my vagina. So anything that's either been in or out, as in husbands or children, aren't allowed in our group. So I can't take credit for it.
You can't take credit for it, but it's solid.
Outside my vagina.
So if you've been
So
in
no-
it or out of it, you're not a part
you're
of
not
this.
welcome.
I'm sorry, I see merch in your future.
Yeah, that's
I mean,
right,
who-
exactly.
what girl doesn't want to wear an
I can't
IMV
take
shirt?
credit.
Yeah, that's too good. Well done, Anne-Marie. Thank you.
Thanks.
We have a Rendezvous Perth Scarborough overnight stay. Discover the perfect accommodation option for you at rendezvouspperthscarborough.com.au. Actually, I think this goes hand in hand with Jay's group, Rendezvous
Go
at
at
2.
2.
Jay, that's coming your way.
You're levelling up, Jay.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Well done.
Worries.
It's the Nathan, Nat and Sean podcast.
Oh my gosh. So,
This is everyone's worst nightmare.
well, I mean,
Worst
it
nightmare.
was everyone's year last year, and also it's been people's year this year, and that has been trying to get your hands on Taylor Swift
Yeah.
tickets.
Oh, it's big time, yeah. And once you got hold of one,
Oh,
Oh,
geez,
yeah.
no?
Dude,
It's
so-
like Willy Wonka and the Golden Ticket,
So
isn't
a
it?
chick named Rebecca, she had been trying since day one to snag some tickets, and she finally struck gold, right? She got her hands on a VIP package for December 3rd. It cost her $659, but she was cool with that because
Yeah,
she's
so this
happy
is
VIP.
American.
Wow.
Where was she?
What's that?
December 3rd. So that American dollars, yeah?
I don't know.
Oh, okay.
No. She got the package. Oh, no, that's when she bought it. She bought the package on December the
okay.
3rd.
So
this
so
is
she's
for Australia.
Australia.
This
Okay.
is Australian.
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry, you confused me. So anyway, everyone started receiving their VIP packages
Yes.
as they would.
And opening them on Instagram, so you knew.
And
You
she's
knew
like,
there
wait
was
there.
everything.
She's like, I haven't
got
gotten mine. So then she checked her Ticketek account and the ticket was gone. So she was like, what the hell's going on? They tried to call for days. No one was answering the
You
phone.
can never
Her
find a
mum-
phone number for these places.
Yep. Her mum ended up going down to Ticketek and tried to get some answers, and they didn't. So they ended up sending her a message back and said, sorry, this ticket glitched out of your account. It was relisted for sale out of your account, and someone else has it.
Oh, did the money get glitched back?
We don't
No,
know
no,
who. We can't check. We can't track who has your ticket. All they could do was issue her a refund. Essentially, she had her ticket stolen from her. That wasn't enough. She was unsatisfied, displeased, someone would say.
Well, you would be.
Yes.
Of course you would, because you snagged a ticket. It's not...
Yes.
And you're passionate about
and
it.
emotionally, you're there.
Yeah. So she jumped onto social media to see if this happened to anybody else,
Yes.
and it's this sort of
And to
stuff
shame
has
them a bit.
happened to other
Yeah.
people. Ticketek got wind of the fact that she was on social media. They, long story short, have given her new tickets, but they've been upgraded.
Oh, so
they
this is
are
a
more
good outcome.
upgraded than the VIP tickets that
Yes.
she had previously purchased. And can I say
That
something
is the
right
right
now?
response, company.
I think that this is so rare when it happens. You
Yes.
have been wronged by a company or a business or whatever. You've been wronged. And then suddenly they realise they're in the wrong. You should always come out on top.
I think so.
Don't
I
you
agree.
think?
Yeah.
Like when a wrong was righted, if it's not any of your fault, you should always get a little extra. And there's
Yes,
even
compensation.
There's even things that, say you've been in a drive-through and you pick up a drive-through meal
Yeah.
and they forget something in your drive-through,
Yeah.
then you have to go back around and drive through again.
That
Don't
is
just give me
so
the burger.
frustrating.
No, you
Give
give
me
me the
something
burger
else.
plus something else.
We
Because
want
I
a
just spent an
sweetener.
extra thing of petrol and my time where I could be alone watching Netflix
Well,
at home.
well, sometimes you get home before you open it and
Yeah.
you go, oh,
Oh, then you have to go back, Sean, and then they just
Yeah.
go, oh, no worries, here's your burger that we forgot. No,
No,
burger and chips.
at least.
Possibly a Grady.
Oh,
Maybe
Now you
a
know
hash
where
brown.
I am. Now you know where I am.
We know where
you
you
gave
are.
up too much then, mate.
Damn. We want to talk about this, right?
Yes, it's kind of a miracle when it happens.
It's brilliant. And it never happens to me.
And it sucks that you have to shame them on social media
It
for
does.
them because they approached
Yeah.
them before that and they weren't offering
Yeah.
that. So it wasn't until there was the public
Crazy.
Doesn't happen to
shaming
me.
that
I
they
know it doesn't
responded.
happen to me.
100%. So, okay, you
I
have
go
been
too hard.
wronged. Something has gone wrong, right? So that's happened.
Yeah.
But the wrong was righted plus some.
Yeah.
They went above and beyond. They showed you they were sorry. I'm excited to hear if this actually happens.
And jealous.
Because
I'm a
it
bit
don't
jealous.
happen to us.
No, it doesn't happen to me, that's for sure.
Perth Festival's on right now, perthfestival.com.au. You should go check it out. It's got over 100 experiences and events to choose from. There's this great show called Sampa the Great that people are just lining up to get tickets to. It's a Zimbabwean singer, rapper and songwriter. And she's apparently amazing.
Awesome.
So anyway, that's something a little bit
right.
different for you guys.
When a company wronged you, did they overcorrect it and give you something
Oh, that's
awesome,
the
something
best.
way better than what you missed out on? We want to hear these happy stories.
Christian's in Byford. Hey, Christian.
Hi, how are you?
Good,
Hey,
buddy. So
Christian.
we're talking about this magical thing that doesn't happen to us, and that's when you were wronged, and then the wrong was righted, but they went over the top with
Plus
it.
GST.
What happened?
Yeah, this was definitely plus GST. So it was a few years ago. I think probably when I was single and living alone. I was one of those people that call up and do phone orders for food.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yes.
This was at a point where everyone was doing the cheeky Nando's. So
Yeah.
Oh, mate,
I
we
was
went through a
calling
Nando's phase, don't worry.
Yeah, there was always big queues. So I thought I call up. I'm always one of those people that plans ahead. So I called up and the girl answers the phone and says, "Can you just hold for a second?" I went,
Yep.
"Yeah, no worries." Sort of lost track of time waiting, and I
That
looked at
happens
my
when you're
phone.
single, Sean, by the way. Time just stands still. You don't even know anything. You don't have daylight or anything. Anyway, question.
Yeah. So I've looked at my phone and it said that I'm about 10 minutes into this call, and I thought, geez, that's a long time to be waiting for Nando.
Oh, definitely.
So I thought, well, it is only around the corner, so I'll hop in the car and I'll just go down there.
Yeah.
While still on the phone.
Yeah, I'm still on the phone. I didn't want to just hang up.
Well, he was.
Yeah,
he
no,
was
that'd be rude.
He was very concerned about his food.
Yeah, so I've driven down there. I've walked in the store. There was a pretty big queue, so I thought I'll hang on. I'll just wait here. Still on the phone. Got to the front of the queue,
This is well
and
played.
the girl
Yep.
says, "Hi, can I take your order?"
Yeah.
And I said, "Yeah. Would you mind just picking up the phone first?" And she goes, "Oh yeah, that's right." Walks over to the phone, picks it up, and I said, "Yeah, hi, I'd like to place an order." He just looked back at me.
Brilliant.
Like, oh my god! And the manager just happened to be sort of within earshot, and he'd heard the whole thing, and he just said, "Oh mate, what do you want to eat? It's on the house."
Hey,
Sure, that's
Christian.
the best cheeky Nando's ever.
Oh,
What
my
did you go
God.
for, Christian?
Everything.
Well, you would have gone a couple of rounds of the seriously large chips, Sean.
Jeez, you would have got a whole chook.
I went chicken hummus with half chicken in mild and the peri-peri chips.
Yes.
Yeah.
What
Well
about
done,
you? Really should have
Christian.
chucked one of those pitas in there, the BLT
Oh,
pitas.
yeah, they were good. Yeah,
They're absolutely
yeah.
delicious. And then while you're there, you know what? You're not gonna make any enemies if you have paella.
But yeah.
Thanks, Christian. That's a
That
ripper.
was
Well played,
awesome.
son. Kylie's in Armidale. Hello.
Hello, how are you?
Hi,
Nathan?
Kylie.
Kyles.
Hi, honey.
Okay, when were you wronged, but a company made up for it by writing it plus some?
So I did order for Christmas for my perfume, and I did it on order to come and be delivered.
Yeah.
So anyway, I opened it up, and it was wrong. It was the wrong perfume.
Oh.
So I was like, oh, bloody hell. I didn't want to go to the shop at Christmas time.
No.
I was so annoyed. So jump in my car, go to Garden City, and give this poor lady a hard time. And I said, no, this is not the right perfume. This is the one I want. So she opened the drawer where all their samples are.
Yes.
So I said, there it is. There's my perfume. She goes, no, it's discontinued now. We don't sell it anymore. I said, but I can see it. It's right there. I didn't care. I'll take the sample bottle because there hadn't been much taken out.
Yes.
So she said, oh, okay. But the cap's missing. I said, I don't care. So she said, okay, we'll give you the sample bottle, and for your trouble, we'll refund your perfume as well.
Oh.
So I got...
You got an
I
almost
got a
full bottle of
bottle.
perfume for free?
Yeah, but no lid.
Yeah.
No lid.
The perfume's like $160.
Yeah,
Oh,
nice.
come on, Kylie.
Kylie.
Tell us, what is the perfume?
It's Da Vinci, very irresistible.
Oh, and they don't make it anymore.
No, and then I just went over to New York Christmas Gone, and they have it there, so I got more.
Oh,
fantastic.
Too many people over in Australia and WA in particular becoming too irresistible, so it's a
That's
problem.
true.
Well,
Yeah,
it's
that is
amazing
true.
though. But
It's
now Kylie seems to have the only Australian merchandise in the whole country.
Oh, they're coming for her left, right and
Yeah,
centre.
that's right,
Kylie.
because she's irresistible
You
now.
can get a little trestle table outside of your
Yeah.
house and offer people squirt for like a couple of bucks.
Well done. Thank you,
It's a
Kylie.
great idea.
We are talking about when you get really good compensation from a company. It amazes us
You
when
know
they right the wrongs, but do it properly instead of under-delivering, which is what happens to us.
It's happened once, and we were in a group when it happened to me, and but the overcompensation turned out to be a punishment. When we were out for lunch, remember, Sean? And I was
Yes.
displeased
yes.
with the spaghetti and meatballs.
And so Sean complained on your
they
behalf.
tasted watery, didn't they?
Yeah, yeah.
So I got everyone to try it first, and everyone said, nah, these are rubbish. So then the chef comes out. No, the waitress comes out, and Sean goes on a rant saying how disgusted we all are with the dish and how bad it is. So then next
It's more
minute
for the
she walks
business.
away. I've sunk into my chair just going, oh, get me out of here. And then the chef has come out to personally apologise and then said, have you ordered dessert? And I said, yes. And he said, I said, what are you having? I said, tiramisu. And so I was waiting, and he goes, all right, no worries. Anyway, then to overcompensate for the watery spaghetti and meatballs, he brought out, I'm not exaggerating, a wheelbarrow full of tiramisu.
I mean, you're slightly exaggerating.
It was about the wheelbarrow, Sean.
It was
probably
a
a
decent,
wheelbarrow.
it was a
Probably-
decent
It was a
serve.
wheelbarrow.
Yeah,
It definitely served at Bunnings.
It's more than
And
4
it came
people can
out,
eat.
And then just with a spoon, and then I felt like because they were amending, righting a wrong.
Righting a wrong.
I had to eat it all.
Yeah.
Remember, Sean?
It's coming out
I was
your
like
ears.
those Play-Doh machines that kids have when you squeeze it, and then Play-Doh comes out of their eyes.
Except tiramisu.
I was a tiramisu fountain.
Michelle's in Joondalup, everyone. Hi, Michelle.
Hi, good morning.
Okay, Michelle, when were you wronged? But it's okay because they righted it plus GST.
Plus
What
some
happened?
tiramisu.
Well, we had organised a family birthday dinner at TGI Fridays, and it was like a new branch. So I think they were probably still teething, but regardless, it was an unmitigated disaster. Like, absolutely. Problems with meals, wrong food that was cold. They forgot stuff. We had to keep reminding them. It was a disaster.
Yep.
But there were 12 of us, and we had entrees, mains, desserts, and drinks. They ended up giving us the entire bill for free. Because it had been such a disaster. And then as we were leaving, the manager gave us a $150 voucher to come back and try again.
Oh, wow.
Oh, my God.
So you got to give them a go then.
You got a free
don't ya?
substandard meal, but a voucher for the next one. That's pretty good. That's the way it should be
That's
done.
good.
That's
That's
how you
good.
do it.
Not just that, because you were really fair then. You said
Yes.
they've just opened, it's a fresh
Yes.
new store, and there will be kinks. And having a large table at a fresh new store is a lot of pressure. That's a way to keep, and you keep going back, don't you, after that?
Oh, we gave them another chance. We gave it a few months.
And how'd they go?
Sort of let the kinks go. They were much better. To be fair, much better.
There you
But
go.
Great.
yeah, it was looked like cocktails and desserts and everything. Like, I
Oh, you
reckon
killed
it
it.
Yeah, no, you
would have
did.
been probably
How
close to $300 at
Yes,
least.
Michelle.
That's how it's
Michelle.
done, everybody.
Oh, that was
Thanks,
so
Michelle. Tracy, hello.
Hi, guys. How are you?
Great, Trace. Okay, what happened?
Well, I was holidaying in the States a couple of years ago, and we went into a Coach store in Maryland. And we went in there, and they were really busy, so they said to me, like, I picked out a bag. They said, look, come back in 20 minutes. We'll have it all packed up, ready for you to go.
Yeah.
So we went off, did a bit more shopping, came back, and they'd packaged it in their beautiful Coach box, everything like that.
Yes.
Yeah, tell me about it. We went back to the hotel, and I just packed it away in our suitcase, didn't think about it for the next 4 weeks. We got back to Perth, unwrapped everything, and they had packaged the wrong bag.
Oh, Tracy.
I know.
Mate.
So what I did is I actually gave them a phone call, and they remembered me, 'cause being Australian in the US.
Yes.
Hey, it's like, hi, how are you? I'm like, yeah, great, except you guys are giving me the wrong bag. It's like, oh, no, so sorry. Look, can you send some pictures to us, email them through, and we'll have a look what we can do. So did all that. She called me back the next day and said, look, what we're going to do is we're going to send you out like a prepaid bag, put it in there, send it back to the US, and we'll send you your correct bag. I'm like, okay, no problem. I can deal with that. Awesome.
Fair.
So the next day she rang me back and then said, unfortunately, because of some international laws, we're not allowed to send you any goods.
What?
So what we're going to do instead is we're going to refund you what you paid for the bag, and you can keep the bag.
Oh. So then you got a free Coach
You get a bag. What
How
are they
much
worth
is a
now?
Coach bag?
How much was it?
$600.
How much?
$600.
Yeah.
Nice. Cheese and rice.
See that? I mean, it's not the one you wanted, but still, it's a free bag.
Oh, you still get your money to
I
buy
know.
that
I
one.
tell you what, once the price is free, that's the one you want.
Yeah.
That's the bag you want.
Oh, that's my new
doesn't it?
favourite. We do have those Perth Festival tickets to give away, and they're going to go to Christian Who Kicked Us Off. That whole thing was very, very funny. You check it out on Daily
Nando's.
Podcast today.
Yeah,
So
Christian,
good.
give us a call about those tickets. We'll put you on hold and you can drive down here and get them yourself.
Nathan, Nat, and Sean is a Nova podcast. For more great comedy shows like this, head to novapodcasts.com.au.